Hello. So, Terraria. It's a good game, right? Very fun. So, on my very slow computer that's taking 5 minutes to load, I'm going to make a new character. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to be a softcore on regular mode. Nothing too exciting. I'll call them the Flash, because I plan to play through the game pretty quick. But I've never played through the game very quick before. So, it's a very exciting time for us all. You can have a look at all these characters. I don't even remember 90% of them. There's maybe 3 that I remember. Oh my god, look at all these crappy characters, man. Well, we're going to be playing on the Flash. Where did the Flash go? Am I blind? If this was a speedrun, I would have already failed. Alright. Gregor can go, Gerald the Great can stay, Dakota can stay. Also can go. The Flash. So we are going to play just on a small world on normal difficulty. We'll play Crimson. I normally don't play Crimson. I hit a little bit of practice before the update comes out. So the world can be, I'm gonna name it, I don't have anything creative in mind. I'll name it India. And the seed can also be, no, I'm not gonna have a seed, then I can't cheat it. Couldn't have cheated. Oh my god, I haven't done a commentary in like 5 kajillion years either. So this is definitely going to be some real hot content. Oh, I should have really pre-made the world, because the first 20 minutes of the video will be me waiting for the world to be made. It's only a small world, shouldn't take too long. My computer just isn't it's not what it used to be. Let's just say that for sure. It can run the game pretty well. I don't know anything in particular that slows it down. I haven't really tried playing late game with like OBS, so could go pretty badly. But I plan for this to be a walkthrough on my thoughts, at least a little bit about what's happening. So, for anyone interested, they can see my thoughts on the game. I have a very squeaky chair, so apologies in advance. My microphone's also not that great. So, it's really like Indonesia. Oh my god, clearly I don't have much creativity. Alrighty, so first things first, we'll make like 2-3 houses very quickly. Just because if you get 50 coins deep in a hole, and then the merchant comes, and then you die and lose all your coins, that's cool, because you've already got the merchant requirement, which I think is 50 silver. Could be less, could be more. I don't think it's more than that. It's not too much. You usually get it by the first day. Well, you should, if you're like paying attention to stuff. I cannot believe how weak these slimes are. I'm used to playing on expert, so I shouldn't break that, because worms come out of those. And I've got auto pause on. That's very unlike me. Auto pause. Where is it? General. Auto pause. Auto pause. Oh, auto save on. Auto pause off. Definitely don't want auto pause on. At least I don't. I used to not be able to play without it on, because I used to like cheese bosses with it and stuff. Like, you could pause the game, like if you were about to fall on the ground and who knows what else. But I find from playing so much multiplayer, I do things with my inventory a lot, like I pick up items, like how I'm picking this up. Like I don't do this and place like that. I never ever place items like that. You'll very quickly notice I'm very much a placer like this, which is why I need the auto pause to be off. So here's an easy 3-story house. I'm not going to leave the doors down the bottom, just so zombies on like a blood moon don't break in. On expert it matters like a lot that your doors like not on the floor. If it is on the floor, that you have like pits on the other side. That's what I like to do. But I mean, it's not necessary, but it makes your life a little bit easier. So put down a crafting table. Get 2 wooden tables. 1 for up here. 1 for down here. 3 chairs. 1 to go with this. 1 to go with this. 1 to go with this. There's actually an interesting fact about this game. In the early versions, the table was more expensive to craft than the crafting table. So you never wanted to make the big tables if you were trying to be conservative on your materials. But then they thought, It doesn't make sense that all that like it's easier to make crafting tables for all the houses because they have more utility and they're less expensive. So why would you not pick them? So then in the future updates they made it so tables are 8, workbenches are 10, which is more balanced. I mean it's better that way. I'll just make wooden walls. Very quickly autofill them up. I use the auto cursor a little bit, but not too much. I don't want to rely on it a lot of the time. Placing walls is good, and mining is good, but any other use for than that, not a fan. I don't really know what other applications are. Oh, actually, I suppose the trees. Trees are pretty good. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty pro auto cursor. I lie, but I don't know what I do. I just do it. I don't really think about it. Like when people ask what controls things are, I always get confused because I have custom controls for the game. So I've made it kind of more my style. Like my healing is Q is my main big difference instead of H, because I just find that my fingers are around the WASD anyway. So if I need to heal quickly, pressing Q with my my ring finger is particularly easy. But it's all down to personal preference. I'm very about changing the controls to every single game I play. I mean, if the controls are bad, why would I keep the default controls? Like games like Cuphead, the controls are shocking. At least in my opinion. So it's kind of like if I didn't change them, I would just be at a detriment for no reason. So I'll put the guide upstairs. Definitely take some of these sunflowers. The speed boost will definitely help early game for getting around. So there's a tree pretty early on, which is good. I wonder if I have anything good. I can't remember if these have anything good. I mean, I know that they have the living wood staffs and the living wood loom. So I think apart from this building items, I'm not sure if they have anything. I could put a torch in this room. Yeah, it's just the staffs and the loom. You can put this is because these count as player-made background walls. So you could put a torch right here and someone would live in there. But I think it's a giant pain in the ass when you need one of your villagers there all the way. I mean, this is pretty close to the house. That's just free housing. I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to put a torch here just to prove a point. As for the map, I use a little bit of everything. I don't think, I don't find myself relying on it too much. I use it a lot zoomed out to look for things in caves and stuff. So that's a good reason for that. Take more of these sunflowers. So these rocks are going to be really important. So be very, very sure not to destroy the rocks because the rocks can have worms in them. And to get the Reaver shark, which is pretty much skip half of Pre-Hardmode, so everything before the wall of flesh, you want to have the Reaver shark. I mean, you don't need it. You can skip the the Eater of Worlds is a mandatory boss. You have to fight him unless you get the Reaver shark. Then you can just skip him altogether. But I have Crimson, so this is the Brain of Cthulhu in this case. I don't normally play Crimson Worlds, but Brain of Cthulhu is pretty easy. I think with this just the plain yellow spear, which I have not gotten. I'll put this on hopper. You can beat him pretty easy. But have I not been picking up these chests? No, I have been. That's fine. Other pro tip is knock down the giant trees. They never grow this big again, I don't think. I don't recall them ever growing that big again. So there's the merchant already. I have more than 50 silver, so we don't know. It's definitely less than a gold. I'll tell you that much. But now that the merchant is back, I'll actually chug a recall. It didn't take long, did it? Other tip is you can jump one block higher than this for example is exactly how high you can jump, but you can't jump as high as this. But if you're holding across, you can walk up a block. Useful little building tip. Also the housing, you can jump as high as you can build by default. Exactly. Or yeah. So it's useful information to have for sure. When you're building houses or whatever. So buy a bug net definitely. Definitely get some shurikens because they're so valuable early game. Oh, I should have bought an anvil. Can I sell him anything? Living limb, I'm not going to use that. And these things aren't worth anything, but I'll get rid of them because I don't want them clogging out my house. So I'll buy the anvil as well, just because I'm lazy. I tend to buy the anvil from him instead of crafting one myself. I think it's just a waste of iron. Keeping the iron for the mechanical boss spawn-ins later in the game, or for iron skin potions, is way more valuable. So now that I have a bug net, you can start popping these. Any of these little background rocks. Here we are, worm. And we'll need a lot of these worms. I say that, but last time I played through, I only needed like 5 worms total to get 2 Reaver sharks. It was really lucky. But sometimes you're there for like forever. A strategy that I think might be worth employing is using fishing potions from the fishing quests to get it, because I typically don't do that, but I did it last time, and well, seeing as it works so successfully, there's no reason not to, really. So we'll want these worms along with some stars, fallen stars, which I'm excited for what they look like in the new update, because in one of the teasers they look like really cool. So we'll get some of this iron just because iron ore is probably, out of all the pre-hard mode ores, gold kind of matters really early game, but then very quickly doesn't matter if you get lucky, or if you get like upgrade tools like the Reaver Shark quickly. Like to be able to get a platinum pickaxe, because the platinum or gold pickaxes can mine meteorite, so if you don't have the Reaver Shark, they can be very, very valuable. But it doesn't really matter too much. The iron, however, you need it to make iron skin potions, which is probably one of the most important potions in the whole game when it comes to fighting bosses. It gives you like flat 8 defense. It means a lot more in expert mode than it does in traditional. But what can you do about it, right? I think it's still helpful. Really, the joke is like, how long can I go through this video without saying my catchphrase? Now that, don't want that worm to die, because the enemies do kill them, so that's one thing you need to keep in mind. Like, if there's heaps of zombies around, don't start breaking the rocks, because you'll waste your worms, and they are very valuable. They do spawn just randomly when it's raining. I don't think you can get them from these ice ones. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, when it's raining, the worms spawn quite frequently, which is good. It's like when there's the dragonfly, not dragonfly, the firefly night. Definitely just like sit out there and catch them all, because it's like, I don't remember how many bait power it is, but it's definitely worth it for sure. Getting the demolitionist early is pretty good as well, because it means we can go to the crimson and do the crimson hearts, I guess they are. Don't know what they're called. They're called shadow crystals if you're on corruption, but I don't know what they call them in the crimson. Need to find out that terminology for sure. So I use these ropes very liberally early game. I mean, you have no reason not to. You can buy them for really cheap from the merchant, and from the early chests, like, where are my ropes? 400? You get so many of them. I remember watching speedruns, or like, well, yeah, the speedruns is definitely the right word, from like Yeremia, and he uses them like constantly, and I was like, huh, I never really use ropes, but they look really powerful. But they're definitely helpful for, like, I could have probably made that jump, but if you whiff it, got a rope there. You just hold up. Very powerful. Other early game strategy, definitely, is getting cacti. Can be very good. I need to be careful with this, man. Alright, set him on fire. And kill him with some shurikens. On expert, all these enemies are a lot scarier. I'm honestly surprised how quickly they're dying, because I'm so used to playing expert. Not to like toot my own horn or anything, of course. But, you know, it's all about practice. I've played a crazy amount of this game. I really want to put that on my first, because I keep thinking that's my first. Yeah. I wonder if this does this have pierce? Can I hit multiple enemies with the same one? I can. Very valuable. That was just me being silly. My clicking will be really loud, and I apologize for that. Early game, there'll be a lot of that. 8 worms isn't too bad. I'd definitely like more. You probably want like 20. I definitely want to try and get some stars. What I'll do in advance, in case I ever need to come back this way, it's very unlikely. Usually don't do much backtracking. Oh man, I thought I was going to kill him before he got to me. And that was just me being silly. Alright. Just being pretty careless. Yeah, I want to be using all these cactus bricks to make armor, because it's not great armor, but it gives you like 4 defense or whatever, which is very good for how easy it is to get, because all you need to do is like walk up to it and be like, okay, I'm going to pick up some cactus now. The other thing about these shurikens that makes them really good, if you could even see what was happening just there, is they can shoot through enemies. They've got pierce, which makes them very valuable. But they only hit 3 things, maybe? I don't know. I know it's not like infinite, because you wouldn't use shurikens on the Eater of Worlds, but you would on like Skeletron, for example. Because Skeletron's got less like limbs, and the Eater of Worlds, because he's a big long boy with heaps of segments, you want to be using like something with infinite, like I know Unholy Arrows. I'm not sure if they're infinite, but I know they're like pierce. And Jester's arrows are infinite, so Jester's arrows are very valuable. So we're hoping for a water bolt at the surface here. It'll be like a weird, different coloured book, which is not what I'm seeing here. I'll take the water candles as well. It might be worth going down like as far as I can go. There's a water bolt right there. No, it's not. It looked like it because of the lighting. Apologies. The book looks different. It's like a certain type of blue book. If I had... Yeah, there's no way I could like go down and get it. I don't know how low I could go. Yeah, not much lower than I am. I'll get Dungeon Guardianed to death. Definitely not ideal by any circumstances. Alright, taking some of these... No, I won't bother taking some of the books. Something I always forget to do is to make myself a bookcase, or to steal a bookcase from in the dungeon for when I am in hard mode and making spells. But I don't plan to do magic this time around. I need a little bit of practice doing some other stuff. Making like the Onyx Blaster, for example. Excellent piece of tech. Alright. So this is the other way you can use ropes, is to like that. I could have just made 1 rope, but I kind of wanted to light it up as well. Ah, that was just so unlucky. Okay. What I want to do is do it here. Yeah. Light it up a little bit so I can see what's happening. There we are. Man, I'm just being so silly. I'm using the wand of spanking when I really shouldn't be. I'm out of torches. Make some more of those. I'm also just going across the land to kind of see what's happening. So the map is a little bit more filled in. See if there's any big cave entrances at the top. Put them for worms. Ooh, it's like a full moon. Best night. There's enough shooting star coming down. So here's the edge. Wasn't anything cool like any pyramids, which is a little bit sad, but that's the angler. I'll definitely talk to him just so he's out of the way. He'll stay over here until I make another house for him, because I've only got 3 houses. I'm trying to put all these torches on the trees, but you can't. So I haven't got any glow sticks, which isn't ideal, so I'm going to just stand right here, which will aggro the jellyfish. And once I've killed a couple of jellyfish, I'll have some glow sticks, which I can use for getting anything that's under the water, and also using when I start going into caves. But I believe you can also buy glow sticks from the merchant, so I shouldn't worry too much about that. Alright, let's see how far we can go. Sea snail, crab. Oh, I'm gonna hit this crab. No, I missed him. Any gills potions? Oh shit, getting killed. No gills. If I had gills or flippers, I probably could have lived. I'd like my gold. So out of that, we really didn't get much. The unique we got was Breathing Reed, which is probably the very worst water chest unique you can get. I was hoping for the Trident, which is just like an upgraded version of the spear I was talking about before. That's good against the Brain of Cthulhu. I don't know what weapon I'm going to use against the Brain of Cthulhu. Something that has decent knockback, ideally, because you want to knock back the little bits, but I don't know what has good knockback. I mean, I could literally rush Reaver Shark and make a Molten Fury, but at that point I don't even need to fight the Brain of Cthulhu. Also, not a single Crimson on the left side of the world, which is interesting, to say the least. I'll definitely make these into some sticky bombs. Take some more of these sunflowers. I'll come back for the sign later. But really what I should be doing is like placing them around, like wherever. Another rule to the sunflowers is you can't put them when there's background walls, so you can put them in this little cave. They're pretty good. Climbing claws let you slide on blocks. If you have two, you can hold on to them, which is kind of handy. Like if I make it like a little elevator, I can stop my fall right before the bottom. Definitely a useful tech. Should have really made my armor. Scared of those antlion charges. When the only enemies like this early, I can pose a real threat. Because even though these do quite a lot of damage while I have no armor, I mean, they're so easy to avoid. I'm just walking into them because I'm so dense. But, you know, if you had any sort of common sense, it shouldn't be a problem. Cactus Sword could be kind of helpful, actually. Oh, you absolute annoying prick. Yeah, this Cactus Sword isn't bad. That's where we're at. I'll flip them around. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I'd like to make some platforms. A little trick to platforms. I'll take this fallen star. Is when there's background walls, you can place them anywhere. And for the first, like, see, I don't need to connect them. Otherwise, you need to connect them to another one. And when you're not very deep into the caves, they have all player-made background walls, as I'll call them, even though they're naturally generated. They're ones you can dig up, whereas deep underground, you can't dig up the background walls. So like these walls, for example, are player-made walls. You can make these and you can place them yourself. And it's the same for like the stone. That's like the next one down, I think. At least for a little bit, you can not have to worry about the placement of the platforms too much because you can place them literally wherever you want. And I didn't need to drop down that far into there. I could have just placed like 4 platforms on the top. If you need to be really conservative, it's a very helpful tip to know that you can place them like that. Alright, let's look for some few more worms. No worms. I'm not sure if they spawn when they're underwater. Maybe not. There's always things about this game I don't know. So, this could be a sword shrine. No, it's not. So, another thing to look out for when you're going through your area, often you miss them, and some, like, can be very hard. With a Wand of Sparking, it's actually quite good because you can see under the ground a little bit. But there's these little, I don't know how you really describe them. They're like two block deep, like shafts, really. And if there's a shaft that just is like from the surface all the way down, just dig it and you'll go to a sword shrine where there will be either a broken sword or a fixed, like a full sword. If it's a full sword, you're in for business because you get an enchanted sword or an arcalis, which is another sort of sword. It's really wicked. I've only ever gotten one like once or twice. I've never had one on like a normal playthrough where I haven't purposely gone out to a different world and gotten it, or had a speed run once when I was trying to beat Skeletron on the first night. On like one of my first attempts that I whiffed, I got an Arcalis and I was like, I can't believe this. But it doesn't help that the Arcalis kind of gave me sort of tunnel vision, and I was like believing I could do whatever I wanted. Yeah, there's an example of the bugs getting killed by the monsters. And with this climbing claw, I can actually go up steep surfaces like what I just did. But they need to be large enough, because if they're only thin like that, you'll just slide right off it. You won't grip on. What's this? I don't have any glow sticks. I used them all, really? Well, that was silly of me. I should have stayed in the beach longer. Got more glow sticks. Would have probably been valuable. How do I want to do this? I'll kill this bat first. These bats are ruthless and expert, so the fact that they're so weak in this shocks me. Alright, let's have a look. What's in this chest? Garbage mostly. Like that bat would have put me to like 3 health if it was an expert. Alright, so this is a suicide run right here. I'm just going down. Because the thing about the jungle is the longer you're in it, the more enemies spawn really. And well, it gets more and more dangerous basically as you go along. Which sucks when you hit a dead end so quickly. If I had a grappling hook, this would make my life a lot easier. I'll put ropes on my hotbar. See, these green walls are an example of what I was talking about with the platforms. You can put these ropes all down here, so you can climb as much as you want, which is very handy. And because there's none here, I can't put them there. Only on these green walls, because you can craft these green walls and place them yourself. And it never hurts to have too many ropes somewhere, except it looks kind of ugly, I guess. It's the only time it hurts. Try and jump off that platform. Well, it's a learning experience today. You can't do it off 2 blocks. 3 blocks, however. Oh my god. It's me just being crazy and not getting over that I have one piece of tech that I could be using. I see I get a grappling hook. I'll get one pretty early on. Oh, that's a boulder. Yeah, definitely have your eyes out for little pressure plates on the floor like that one and that one. I normally have a pretty good eye for them, but you know, you get a little bit out of control and sometimes just mess up what's going on. So I craft all of these rope coils. I haven't really explained them, but you can throw them onto blocks. They can be kind of weird to use because they have very specific properties, but you just need to test them and learn how they work, and they're so helpful. It just means that you can rope things up from a distance, not really have to worry too much about the whole hard part of ropes. So hopefully I want Hermes boots or magic mirror. Regen band's alright. Sharpening stone I'll use first, because it gives you weapon have armor penetration. I still don't really know what that means. I'm under the impression it does more damage, because every enemy has a set armor level. I'll actually equip some of these accessories that I haven't equipped it. Yeah, all the enemies have different defense stats, I guess, and it makes you hit through them better. So tankier enemies, defense-wise, I'm sure the golem has really high defense or something, and it makes you do more damage to those. It makes when you're doing the damage calculation, I guess it would count in their defense a lot less, which is kind of fun. Now I'm going to start getting the vine ropes, because I'm wearing the vine rope book. But my inventory is absolutely atrocious. Oh, I did have 4 houses because I got the thing. Duh. I'll put some chests on the roof. That's really annoying. I won't do that. I'll go 1. I guess I'm only having 3 chests on the roof. Oh, that's so annoying. Why? Why do they have to be too wide? Man, I've never had trouble with chests like this before. Fuck it, I'll just I'll put them somewhere else then. Either that, it's the most frustrating game I've ever played in my life. Alright, there we are. So I'll just deposit all for now. I'll keep all the things I want on me. I want them on me. Acorns I can put away. Life potions, definitely. bombs, sticky bombs, gel, torches, worms, stars. Swiftness, iron skin I'll hold in there. Anvil I'll put down. 34 iron, not bad. Shurikens I'll keep. Bombs I'll keep just in case. And the rest of that I'll sort out later. So this house is going to get very ugly looking very quickly. Because I don't have a design in mind. I'm just kind of like putting things down wherever I see fit. Just putting some of these down. I know they're too close together, but eventually you knock down the trees and then the other ones sprout up and it's okay. You can catch the grasshoppers too, but they're like one of the worst baits in the game, so I don't bother. I'm gonna start bashing down these rocks. No worms, no worms, no worms, no worms, man, that sucks. No worms, no worms, no worms. I think the bigger rocks have like a higher chance, and they can drop like multiple worms, and it can be a really good time, for sure. Oh, I also got rid of my robes. Oh no, I didn't. I kept them on me. I'll do something a little bit like this. It's gonna be like one giga tower, let me tell you. Holy moly. It's gonna be one big boy. And I'll have like bits here and bits here that you can like drip down. Put them like that. Sure, I'll put the spare crafting table. Anvil. The rest of the wood. Make a chair. Should really make a furnace. Do I have any stone? I don't have any stone. Can't make a furnace. I'll put these crafting benches somewhere else. You know what? I'll just have like a little crafting bit, like right here. I'll make. Oh no, I don't want to make mana crystals because I'm not even using mana. Make enchanted night crawlers. Favor them down there. So, reinforced fishing rod. So it's the bare minimum because you need 50% bait power. So 35 and 15 makes 50, and you need at least 50 to catch Reaver shark. So I mean, we could go do that. Minecart tracks could be fun. Oh my god, imagine. No, I think that takes way too long. And it wouldn't be worth it. Or would it? No, it wouldn't be. There's no way. What else? I'll move all the potion-based stuff to a different chest. So I don't get too confused on what's happening. Leave that there. Okie dokie. Oh, I wanted to make this into a room. Man, I'm so forgetful. This is why this isn't a speed run. This is just me playing through the game. Because if I was speed running, I would be like, I literally, I've forgotten that this was meant to be quick. So embarrassing. So like someone's probably already finished the game in the time that I've not even beaten a boss, which is crazy. The dedication of some people out there is insane. Alright, is this a house? This housing is suitable, sweet. That's a housing tool right here. Housing tool to replace them and check if it's valid. Equipment slot, all that stuff. Alright, so I think I want to go down into see if there's a cave down there. Check the cave down there, check the cave down there. Jungle is kind of shit. Yeah, I think checking the cave down there is probably a good idea. Sunflowers. You want to have this sunflower buff, like, all over your main starting areas, because your character runs so much quicker. Someone down here too. G'day, merchant. Sometimes these lead into like really sick caves, but then sometimes they lead into really not so sick caves like this one here. But like, there's iron. which is like a star, right? So the recall potions are quite a rare commodity. Commodity? Is that the right word? They're quite a rare little piece of work. They just work as a magic mirror once. But man, I love them. I'm a big fan. I glug them like there's no tomorrow. I like overuse them. They be gone when in my books, but I like try and share them around when I'm playing with other people. Because I typically don't really need to recall that much. I like to keep like a couple on me for like emergencies, like when I was under the water before. Just so you don't lose all your money. Speaking of, I should have really bought a piggy bank, put the money away. Ah, well, foolish. So Daybloom, right here. Take those, but only during the day. They can be very useful. There's a little ant lion here. Just kill him. Man, these guys are strong. See if I can burn him. There we are. I'd be going all day if this was expert. Holy moly, that's what my bombs are for. Men like those. Let's see. I'm not too scared of this area, to be honest. Except the fact that I no longer have torches. Tends to be pretty scary. Alrighty. It's pretty lucky to find one of these little areas so quick. Extractinator is kind of good. Keep your eyes out on these statues because some of them are very useful utility items. The blowpipe, like, I don't rate it that highly. I should really take this chest with me. So that's just you don't have to worry about those. If whoever's watching this doesn't know, I mean, like, what if everyone's watching is like a pro? No, these are just what you craft certain boss spawn-ins at, like early in the game. They really like don't matter, because it's kind of like the developers forgot about them or something, because they don't really do much. They make one sword and then like 4 boss spawn-ins. But then like the Queen Bee, for example, doesn't even need it. Ah, shit, I whiffed it. That kind of blows. Hey, dude. Oh, man. He's run off. He's like so scared. He's like, I don't want to be bombed. It's like, I thought this kid just had shurikens. So this is an easy bomb target. Heat. I should probably buy more of these. Yeah, they're strong. Just don't do that. I'll throw like a real bomb. Oh, that was almost so good. Alright, this is bad. Typically isn't very good. I'll throw a bomb down there. Ooh, what a throw. I'm not too scared of him. Scared of these boys coming on the right though. Ah, shit. Like, it's really bad. I'm so glad they didn't come up. I don't even know. I wish I had a glow stick or like a flare to shoot down there so I can see what's happening. Okay, I see. This is bad. No. Shit. Not good, Mr. Man. I did not expect you to fit through the tiny hole, but I appreciate that you did. Because you are trapped. You're trapped. Okay. So I'll just yeet a grenade down there, hope for the best. Oh my god, there's tons of boys, but there's also a gold chest, which is very valuable to my cause. I'll throw another grenade down there. And maybe one more for good measure. Alright. What I'll do quickly is I'll just block this up in case another antlion comes around and decides to jump on me. So I just plan to cheese him with these so I don't need to use any more of my grenades. So from this gold chest, hoping Homie Spirit's Magic Mirror. They're like the two big ones. For sure. Or like grav potions? Magic Boomerang is okay. In some applications it can be as good as the shurikens, but then again, it doesn't pierce, so it only hits one enemy at a time, which can be definitely put it down, like at a lower tier. I didn't pick up the gold chest because they look ugly in my opinion. And I pick up the brown chests, typically. That's my best explanation I've got for you. But this guy's a bit of a prick. But he's got multi-segments, so pierce weapons like shurikens, very, very powerful. This guy can also be a bit of a prick sometimes, but as long as you stay out of his like range, or out of his like line of sight, he's usually alright. I kind of want to go down to the left because I feel like that I can hear like water splashing. So some sort of cave thing happening over here. Is tungsten. So your world, when it generates, is split up with what ores it gets. When it comes to copper, you either get copper or tin. In this case we got copper, I think I haven't been paying attention. Oh well. You get silver or tungsten right here. And then you get gold or platinum. Which I can't say I've really seen either of. I haven't been paying attention to the ores because, like I said before, they don't matter overly much. Also, these things give you gems. There was a ruby one up there. I'm not sure if I broke it. I have rubies in my inventory. I'm not sure if that's where I got it from, but I was like eyeing it off before. So I can hear more of these like antlions, which is a little bit annoying. Weird. So platinum, because there's platinum right here. Which I will mine just because we don't have anything better than a platinum at the moment. I'm not liking how long this has taken to get anywhere. I'm liking the dirt though. Dirt's quicker to mine through than the stone. Here we are, is this it? Nope. Oh, there's a slime there. Let's see. If this slime hole needs nowhere, I'll teleport out. Start collecting more of my worms. Speaking of, pretty comedic timing from that guy. Gotta be really careful how you collect them because they can be annoying. Oh, what's the glowing blue? I want to see. Is it jellyfish or is it a blue biome? Oh, it's a blue biome. Like a glowing mushroom one. So I definitely want to go over there. Good thing we're patient. The only crap thing is we have a garbage pickaxe that's taken so long to mine. There's a life crystal. So these walls here, I believe, yeah, these are player walls. You can't actually get these ones to place, but so that's bad terminology for them, I suppose. So are those ones. Right, we'll go up here and get this life crystal. I like to chug them like this, just as you go. Then you don't have to worry about the inventory space and the like. I can hear the little worm. So these blue mushrooms are actually kind of valuable early game because you can upgrade your lesser healing potions, which you can, oh god. which you can buy from the merchant. You can upgrade them for like with a couple blue mushrooms. Boulder, that was very close. A lot closer than I would have liked it to be. A magic mirror, very much worth it. And there's also an anvil in here. Not that I need an anvil anymore, but they can be a good alternative to buying them. So definitely want to go down there and down there. It's like a rainbow of slimes. So I can see the pressure plate right there. Oh, there's two of them. Yeah, these biomes are notorious. Like, there's another pressure plate right there. If you see them, be sure to just like pop them up. I say, as not popping them up before. Or like these guys, just like destroy them. Then just toss them in your dump bin. You can reuse them, but like they're not very good. Like enemies, like hard mode enemies, don't really get killed to them very quickly, so it's not really worth holding on to them. Unless you want to like poison your friends or whatever. Which 9 times out of 10 you do not want to poison your friend. The boulders are more fun to kill your friends with anyway, so. The boulder traps are like where it's at, like, I mean, well, what you have to worry about. Because those things are terrifying. If the boulder hit me then I would have died for sure. So it was very close. So this many, when you see this many gems together, it's always a good idea to pick them up. Because I'm not sure if there's 15 here, I don't think there is. But if you can get 15 of one kind of gem. Oh, I think I was very close. Yeah, look at that. What a tease, there'd be 14. Because you need 15. You can make a grappling hook. A gem grappling hook. The rarer the gem that you find, the further the hook is. So amethyst here is like the worst. Topaz is like the next worst. But like diamond is like really good. And by really good I mean like pretty average, but really good if you have no grappling hook. For sure. Alrighty. Down here was a bit of a bust, so I'll just continue roping up. Salamander. So the salamanders drop some of the items to make the GPS, not the GPS, the cell phone. So I'll kill him just in case he drops it. I think it's the compass or the depth meter, one of the two. I believe it's the compass actually, which is useful. Used to get them from mimics in hard mode, but then they made it so you can get all the items, like all the information items, pre-hard mode, which is pretty good. Well, I guess when they came out, they made it possible to get them all in pre-hard mode. But I've never ever gotten the cell phone pre-hard mode because doing 500 fishing quests before pre-hard mode is so like unrealistic. I've been close. I've gotten 2 of the 3 pieces of the fishing gear, but I've never had all 3 like pre-hard mode. I've only ever had all 3 on the one save like maybe twice ever. It's a big pain in the ass. It's not really worth it because it's just it only saves you like 4 inventory slots or whatever. So I argue that it's not really worth doing. Also, if you're speedrunning, you just wouldn't bother with all these caves that I'm going into. Like, it's taken me very long for like very little gain. I mean, while I'm not in too much of a rush, I'm happy to like do it because what if I get the Hermes boots? I got the magic mirror. So now recall potions are literally just throw them straight to the salesperson. I only got 16 of these blue mushrooms. And it's good that these blue mushroom biomes are marked. I'm not going to do Duke Fish Run because I have no reason to, but like to get the truffle worms, to spawn him in, you need to go to these blue mushroom biomes and catch the worms. And well, obviously, it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. So here's actually one of the sword shrine thingies, like what they look like. This isn't necessarily an actual sword. Well, this definitely isn't actually a normal sword shrine, but they can spawn outside. I think it's fucking debated so hard. How did I not see that boulder? There's a life crystal right there too. No, I've never been baited so hard in my whole entire life. I'm gonna go back down there. That's so fucking annoying. I can't believe I would fall for that. Oh my god, where? So Norm, those aren't rigged to kill you. I was just very unfortunately under a very poor set of circumstances. I'll check swiftness to get there even quicker. I won't waste your time. I think I'm gonna go to the Reef for the Reaver Shark very soon. I know I don't have like a lot going for me at the moment, but it's just like that. Here is the rule is kind of very similar to how the jungle works. The longer you're, oh, my cat's been really troublesome. Oh, this is a bad time, kitty. All right, give me 1 second, Zuma. My cat wants to go out of my room. I knew this would happen. All right, 1 second, Zuma. I'm only trying to go get my stuff. There's so many airline charges. This is just bad. I didn't even realize my character was a female until just then. Alright, I'll let you out, kitty, and I'll be right back to deal with this nightmare. Hopefully no worms come. Hello, I'm back. You get the authentic squeaky chair experience. Alright. Now to get out of this mess. I think I'm gonna just dig this way. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. Quick before the hyena come. I think this antline charger will try and follow me in, to which I say, no sir. This is the easy part. There's minimal things in my way. I should probably clear out my inventory while I'm coming this way. Well, that seems like a pretty good one. Fuck it. Don't do that, by the way. Tip, don't just jump into a hole. I thought it was closer to the floor than it was. Worm, so mine. Another worm, also mine. So where was this? Was it here? This fucking pressure plate. Yeah, what a tease. Cannot believe it would get me like that. But I can believe it, because it happens to the best of us. I'm not saying I'm the best of us, but it is like definitely sad stuff. Okay, some amethyst. I'm expecting to get some real momentum soon. Pretty much when I get my grappling hook, I go for the Reaver Shark. If I can get the Reaver Shark, oh man. I didn't even go for that heart crystal, I should have gone for it. Whatever. I thought there could be more loot this way. This is a very open cave. This would be really, really good for exploring if I wanted to spend like 20 minutes in here. What the hell is with this hole? It's so big. That's what he said to her. I hope not. It's a very disrespectful thing to say to a woman. Anyway. Mushroom grass seeds are actually quite valuable. I'll get my life crystal and then I'll get out of here. Or at least in this area there will probably be a gold chest connected to this biome. There often is. Well, there. This isn't the same as the one I was talking about, but it is a gold chest area connected to it. That was really unfortunate. I can just go with this. And a bookshelf. That's useful. It's one less thing to worry about. Don't need any lion mandibles. Climate bottle. Pretty good. Healing potions I will take. Not over that. Tungsten bars, danger sense I'll chug. Really, I should really just drink a spelunker and then just go for it. But I don't think I'm that bold. Like, there's so much cave. Like, holy moly. I swear the caves are never this open. There's just so much cave, I can't even. If only I had an anvil with me. That's a hint world generation. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of sapphires. I guess I'm not going for the amethyst hook. I guess I'm going for the sapphire hook. Sapphires are rarer, and therefore longer. I only need 15. How much iron have I got on me? How much wood have I got on me? I was just thinking about making a grappling hook so I can explore these areas a little bit more easily. You know what? I'll do this. Do this. Do this. I think it's necessary to the cause. I think it'll make my life so much easier. Right. So there's none around there. Is it worth having a spelunk? Let's drink it. Bite the bullet. Just yeet it. Rip the band-aid, if you will. This is very, very unfortunate timing. Holy dooly. There's a bit life crystal down there. Ah, fuck it, I'm so lazy. Much better. Sweet. Oh, okay, I want to go back up to those other ones. How did I even get there? Oh, I can go down, or I can go... Oh my god, there's so many ways to go. I'm spoiled for choice. Gonna go this way. Gonna go back up to the classical area. Could have gone down. It's okay, I'm gonna go across. Sorry, I'm not commentating too much, like, properly. I just don't know what I'm doing. There's another life crystal. These guys are really strong though, so I've got to be careful. Alright, good. Yoinked. Yoinked without any problems. Right. Nah. Nah. I'm not letting that happen to future me. Prick, I'm surprised I didn't die from that before. Alright, I think I'm going to do a really risky maneuver. Alright, it was worth it. Man, these caves are so open. I cannot believe it. Normally the caves are like rarely this good. This cave is like so fun to explore. That's the other one. Sweet. Now they got me green. Alright. I don't think I'm too fast. How much of this spunk? I've got like a whole minute of my spunk left. I shouldn't waste it. I saw it there, don't worry. That's an easy way of accessing this part. I go down there. My 1 minute of spelunky. What's good is I have 200 life now. Which is, you could argue is not good for a few reasons, but it means the goblin invasion will come, which means I can get my rocket boots. Don't have Hermes boots to mix them with yet, which kind of blows. But, fuck, this man, like, absolutely sucks. Get off my ass, dude. There we are. Oh, flare gun. It's right up my alley. I'll swig the feather falling as well. Why not? Oh my god. This heart crystal does not want to be picked up. So many boulders and shit, man. You really have to be careful entering those sort of areas. Strange plant there. I do not trust these. Cannot believe how many boulders there are. It's actually insane. So these railways tend to be a pretty good way of finding good stuff. More caves, more exploration, that sort of thing. So I actually want to loot this. Another flare gun. Night owl, danger sense. My god, there's so much going on. Yeah, don't want to go down there. That's for sure. Man, there's a lot of stuff. I'm a bit scared of the oh, I could probably go in there. There's a lot of choices on where to go. I'm a bit spoilt for choice, actually. I mean, like, what is it? The one where I always forget what it's called. We have so many different options to pick where that makes you like not able to pick an option at all. That's what I've got right now. These danger sensors are definitely like proving to be very valuable. So is this a feather falling potion? Quite fond of using them actually. This is not an advisable play. But I've got too many balls to not do the non-advisable play. Come on. Are you serious? As if I would like turn it down. These areas seem to be really good for life crystals, so honestly a little bit surprised. I've probably missed a couple. Usually check your map like this and see any crystals you missed, like very close to where you were, which is very helpful. For sure, it's kind of hard to know what to look for sometimes though. So, definitely not for everyone. Alright, let's continue the railway. Yeah, hitting things with the cart does kill them. Or at least damage them a lot. The mother slime was like putting up a bit of a fight before. No thanks, 3 boulders. Come on, are you kidding me? Somewhere else I want to go. That wasn't smart. How am I for the falling turn? That was like all my health in like 2 seconds. I think I'm more or less done with this cave. There's still way more to explore, but I'd be at it all day. And we don't want that. We want quick progress. I don't even know how long it's been. I should have checked time. Alrighty. I think it's time to run to the side of the world and go reef shark fishing. So I'm liking the look of the stuff we've got. Another little useful advice is if you grapple just like ahead of where you're going to be, get there faster. It also activates Hermes boots if you forgot them. It also dashes through enemies. Can be very useful for getting around quickly. I don't know where I'm going to end this video off. I definitely am not going to play through the whole game. I just don't have the effort for that right now. Perhaps I'll do pre-hard mode. I think that'll be enough. At least for the first little bit. It can be like a 2-parter or a 3-parter. It can be like me up to the Wall of Flesh, then me up to Terraria, then me finishing the game, maybe. 3-part series. Not too bad. Maybe. We'll see. Could always like try and edit them together if I really wanted all 3 in one piece. Alright, let's go. So, Enchanted Night Crawlers. Got 12. Let's go for it. Don't know if this is a good or a bad moon phase for fishing. So, well, there's a regular shark. Maybe that's a good omen that the Reaver will be soon to come. Yeah, this water's a bit scuffed. Don't know what's with that. The moon's really making the waves come in today. Operation Zombie Deterrent is a go. There we are. Oops. Actually, I think there's a bug. I'm not sure if it still works. But you go auto pause on, and you can go like cast. Where is it? Wait. Cast. Right click. Cast, pick up, put down. Like that. No. There is a bug. I don't know how to do it. But you can cast multiple. Pick up, cast, pick up, throw. No. Yeah, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look it up. Let's do a little experiment together. So, whoops, wrong one. So we'll go multicast fishing Terraria. We'll watch Edward. Let's see what Edward did.
I can see the angler being very jealous of me right now. I have mastered the
Yeah, I don't get it.
I will tell you right.
Tell me how to do it.
We got like 5 quest items at achievements. This glitch is very useful.
Oh, I think it's
so
good.
let's go cash them into once, like so. That is working this. But I will tell you right now, I am not using any third-party software, and this is preferably if it's a lot, like 100 or so, and then cast your fishing rod out into a body of water. Now simply open your inventory, get your stack of item, right click on it to get a single item, right click somewhere, and then close the inventory. Wherever your cursor.
Thanks, Edward. Alright, so, cast. How does that even work? That's so weird. So you speed run. None of the stuff I was looking for. There we are, Reaver Shark. Oh my god. I know you hate it, but this is what peak performance looks like. Easy peasy. I usually don't condone the use of glitches too much, but come on, that's kind of funny. Alrighty, so put them in there, put them in there. Put you in like here, 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 here. Fine. Alright. So now, we kind of want to go down to hell. Had a mining potion would be helpful, but I don't know how to craft those. It's probably something really absurd, right? I'll need bottles of water, I can tell you that much. Probably like blink root and the soul of a firstborn child or something. Let's have a look. Oi! Jake, tell me please, how do I make a mining potion? Mining potion is this one. Are you kidding me? Oh, I just like dumped 50 of those. Ah, shit. Okay, I deserve that. I really do. We don't have blink root anyway. It's fine. I think the herb bags have blink roots in them. They didn't. It's fine. See? that could have been extraordinarily bad, but luckily, because I am a hardcore gamer, there was no problems. But good. So I suppose we'll dig straight down and get us to hell. Ideally, sooner rather than later. Oh, glow sticks. Oh, you fucker, don't sell them. Yeah, I mean, I could. By the way, I could have fished the Reaver shark like without. Oh, I just used fucking flares. Without cheating, but it's like it's just gonna take me an extra hour, and you don't want to watch me for an extra hour, do you? No. I severely doubt anyone but possibly future me is watching this far. But what can you do, right? It's all fun and games. I haven't decided what I'm going to kill Wall of Flesh with. I think I'm going to go with Molten Fury. I think I'm going to go with Molten Fury, full Meteor Armor, and that should be like okay. Don't really need to fight any of the other bosses. I should probably do the Goblin Invasion before going to hard mode. Yeah. Alright, I'll do the Goblin Invasion first. Get and find the Goblin. Because those things will be kind of annoying to do after the fact. Then maybe I should also look for islands. What's a good way to do that? Water Bolt's a good way to do that. Maybe I'll have to go get Water Bolt. Who knows? What else bounces off the roof? Musket with meteor balls? Maybe that's even better idea. Alright. We'll try that. There's already like 5 things that I want to do. But it turns out that going into hard mode is not one of them. Because we are not ready for that, unfortunately. Oh, there's a heart crystal over there. I'll go over and collect that. What you might find interesting is the Reaver Shark is actually a very powerful weapon. Yeah. It's always a surprise when you've never heard it before. It's like, what? Really? It's a great weapon? And I'm like, yep. Not only is it the best pre-Hardmode pickaxe, except the, Like it's so forgettable, I can't even remember what it's called. The fire one, when you make it a molten. Probably something, the hell something, molten something. Burn the world something or other. But shouldn't matter too much because we're just digging straight down. Maybe while I'm digging down I can tell you some facts. I'll Google some facts on my phone real quick. Give me just a moment. I can see that slime coming. But hopefully it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Well, I'll kill this slime first. I should really just keep using my Reaver Shark while I'm even using my weapon. Alright. Fun facts. So I don't know the authenticity of these facts. This is on www.rd.com/culture. This is 100 interesting facts that will blow your mind. So I just want to make sure that's lined up. I wouldn't want to screw up my elevator. Alrighty. Fact. McDonald's once made a bubblegum flavored broccoli. This interesting fact will have your taste buds crawling. Unsurprisingly, the attempt to get kids to eat healthier didn't go well with the child testers who were confused by the taste. That is one fact, and that's all I need. Why the hell would McDonald's do that? McDonald's, like, I respect them for, like, being like, oh, here are all our healthy options, but who goes to McDonald's to eat healthy? If you want to eat healthy, you don't get fucking takeout. It's that simple. Oh my god. Okay. Actually, I'll give you another fact. I think to leave it on such a negative look is kind of bad. Fun fact, some fungi create zombies who control their mind. What, cordyceps? Is that what that's called? Yeah. The tropical fungus Ophicordyceps. It's the thing from The Last of Us. Check that out. Me knowing stuff. Makes like zombie ants, but in The Last of Us it makes zombie people. They're not really zombies, but they kind of are. It's weird. Fun fact, first oranges weren't orange, the first oranges. The original oranges from Southeast Asia were a tangerine pomelo hybrid, and they were actually green. In fact, oranges in warmer regions like Vietnam and Thailand still may be green through maturity. Wow. Even through maturity, that's what it says. Oh no, it just says green through maturity. To find out more facts about oranges, no thanks. There is only one letter that doesn't appear in any US name, and that letter is Q, apparently. You'll find a Z in Arizona, J in New Jersey, and two X's in New Mexico, but not a single Q. I should really be paying attention in case there's like heart crystals or whatever. I think facts are more important to us in this current day and age. Let's keep digging, see what happens. Pa, 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 pa. This is a bunch of easy obsidian to get, because normally obsidian's like such a pain. I keep pressing caps lock by accident. Hopefully I haven't set up caps lock to like mute my microphone or something. Otherwise that would be incredibly embarrassing, wouldn't it? Mother slime. Mother slime. Excellent. I'll continue to get obsidian here before I waste it all my water. So I'll need like quite a lot of obsidian, I imagine. Dig all that obsidian up. And then we'll head straight down to hell. Now with my new Reaver shark, I can start. Obsidian skin potion right off. Nice. That is like amazing that we would get one so quickly. I was going to say you want to break these pots to get obsidian skin potions because they can drop them. But you have to use the obsidian skin potions very, very carefully because you don't want to waste them because they're very, very valuable. You need to find a good spot and then just chug it and go for it. Like right here, I'm going to chug it and go for it. You want to dig as quickly as you can to get as much hellstone as possible. While under the effects of the obsidian skin, you can walk on hellstone. Normally you can't, and obviously you can swim in lava. Both are very, very useful for collecting hellstone as quick as you can. Typically you need about 400 hellstone, I believe. Am I wrong? I can't remember. You need a lot of it. You need a lot of the stuff, and you need a little bit of obsidian per hellstone that you, like hellstone bar that you make. So, oh, like molten? Are they molten bars? Or are they hellstone bars? I don't know. I should know. But just want to dig as much of this up as possible. Diggy, 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 diggy. Because I want to make a whole set of the armor, and then a bow, and maybe a sword, maybe an imp. Depends on how much I get. The sword is like the minimum. Like that's like, I mean, like that's like my least prioritized. So I definitely want to make the bow. The bow is super important because I'm probably going to use the bow to fight the boss, the wall of flesh. and then I'm just going to go straight for getting the Onyx Blaster. So I'll try and get the Mage really quick. I'll try and get the Infinite Musket Balls really quick. I'll try and get the Onyx Blaster. If not, I'll just buy the shotgun pretty early on. The Arms Dealer will sell it. Which reminds me, I need to be making more housing. It's pretty crazy, but you know, what can you do? There's a lot of stuff going on. I should really go check the floating islands for like a horseshoe, but then also the horseshoe doesn't matter too much because I can just go get the leaf wings for like a platinum from the witch doctor, which means I'll have to fight the queen bee. Oh my god, so much stuff I have to do. But that's fine. Shouldn't take too long. Like getting to hell and mining all this hellstone didn't take all that long. And you learnt like 3 facts about green oranges, disgusting, bubblegum broccoli. I mean, I would rather just eat broccoli. Like, bubblegum is... I'm gonna get into it. Bubblegum's pretty trash tier, in my opinion. I would rather just eat broccoli if it's like cooked right. You know, if it's like good old roasted broccoli, yum yum yum. It's only like when it's like really like boiled bad. It's like when it's like tastes like green. Otherwise, it tends to be a pretty solid vegetable all around. But that's just my hot take on broccoli. Most vegetables are pretty good, in my opinion. I think kids are just dumb. They don't get it. They don't realize that not only are these foods tasty, they're good for you. And, I mean, that's what puts them below the rest. That's why I think kids are dumb. Alright. So while I'm in hell, just so I don't have to come back yet for a little bit, I'm gonna dig out. Like that. Alright, get the hell forge. 200 hellstone. I don't think that's enough. Whatever. So I never had to make a furnace because it just went straight to the hell forge. So I opened this crate. I hope to get the sailfish boots, but it didn't. Let's see, 66 bars. That can't be too bad. Well, it's not great. And then the bow. I guess we got the bare minimum. I don't even know what I'm gonna get rid of in here. Like, can I do some of this? Put you in crafting, you in crafting. That's crafty. Put you in there. 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 Alrighty. Just dump this stuff. So I would like to get a bunch of arrows from the Mr. Man. And then I'd probably go to Brand Cthulhu. Wherever my crimson is, if I've even got any. I'll probably just put this over my first slot, because it'll be like my main weapon for a little while. Need to definitely be careful to save Jester's arrows, because they're quite valuable. Piggy bank. Tally home. Alrighty. Start using these crystals on, or these pawn stars on life crystals. Getting an imp staff would have been nice as well. I mean, I could probably go back down and mine some more hellstone, but it's kind of like such a hassle, right? Also getting Hermes boots would be pretty sick. I do rate the Molten Fury a lot higher than probably most players. I think it's very versatile, strong, manly weapon. Deserves respect. You know, now that I'm going to like fight the Eye of Cthulhu, I've like kind of decided I don't really care. Do I even need to fight the Eye of Cthulhu? Why do I need to go there? Why am I even going there? I can't even... it'll come back to me, but I can't remember while I'm going to kill that. I'd actually rather go this way. And I'll check this. I'm gonna go kill Skeletron instead. He shouldn't be too tough. I'd like to make a couple of things to be able to make the fight a little bit easier. Such as campfire and some platforms, or at least a platform. I love the goblin, so I can reforge this bow to be like unreal, ideally. Try not to say it, but when it comes to doing bosses, the best type of prepared is over prepared. So it's better to bring too much to a fight than not enough. So it can be like that sometimes. What does our area for Skeletron even look like? I don't remember it. It's pretty flat. It's pretty good. I don't actually need to make an arena. I've decided. Let's put like a campfire like here. Put like a campfire like here. And that's like fine. He won't be able to kill us. It should be like a really easy fight. Okie dokie. Curse. That sucked. It's a lot of clicking, so sorry in advance. I'm so tanky that it doesn't even matter. Like, I'm not even trying to avoid him at this point. He's like not even doing that much damage. Maybe I should dodge just for practice reasons. So I'm not like bad at the game. That was like really easy. Like my health didn't really drop like at all. I'm gonna go down here for the shadow key primarily. The shadow key, the bewitching table, the potion crafting station. I've already got a bookshelf, so that one should be an issue. So that's step one. Alchemy table. One less thing to worry about. So something to keep in mind is that pots drop the gold keys as well. Gold keys are valuable. Bewitching table, that's 2 out of the items I need. So it's definitely worth like smashing pots when applicable, because then you just, it helps you out. Like, there's a lot of spikes in this dungeon. Ouch. I have a danger sense potion right about now. I just need to toss some items that I'm not really going to use. I'm not going to use you anymore. Okay, these slimes are worth killing. They always give you a golden key. And these golden keys are like going to be your life and soul. I'll put you over here. Mechanic, not that helpful, but I'll save her anyway. And this place is so easy to kill in regular mode. I've got really strong items, but I mean, holy moly. There's another golden key. Ow. So Crimson Chest is quite handy to note, actually. I'll put like a bunch of torches in the stream so like future me knows if I've somehow managed to get a Crimson Key. It's not like I'll be using vampire knives. The golden key. Usually my rule of thumb is try to always have a golden key on you, so you can pick up golden keys that you don't see. And also save opening chests, like from opening chests straight away, because you just clog up your inventory like immediately. Which I mean isn't too bad if you find the items you want, but like Aquacept is no good to me. So that kind of sucks. Oh my god, accuracy! Look at my potato aim. Oh, that was bad. Jesus. Man, I'm getting shredded up. I've not been careful enough. Confidence is getting the better of me. Oh my god. Jesus, I'm gonna die. Not only there's shortages on keys, but where are the golden chests? Cascade, huh? Can't find. Maybe I'll use it. There's the Halley chest. Future me. More like, well, here are some obsidian skin potions. That's a pretty good way to gain them. I'm getting like every magic item in the game, but like not the item I need. So that kind of sucks. Like, look how good this fun magic weapon is. I could probably sell them for like a significant amount of money, but I want the shadow key. Because the shadow key is good for me. Have I been picking up bones? I have been. Okay, that's good. Handgun, that's a really good weapon. So I'm happy with the handgun. That's one of the ones I wanted. I want the handgun and the shadow key. Because both are make me smile weapons. So it's actually probably worth noting that I will actually need to go get more. Do you mind for one goddamn second letting me speak my mind? I'll have to go get more hellstone to upgrade the pistol if I want to use it. Because I'm not sure if it's better than this weapon. It could be. It could maybe not be. I don't know. It used to be really good. I used to prefer it, but the limited type of ammo, kind of like I could make some meteor shots with the meteor bars I just picked up. That's why I picked them up. Yes, I know what time it is. Oh my god. It's reminding me. It's just like, hey, you're taking too long. Hey, you're taking too long. Hey, mister, you're taking too long. Look, game, I'll beat your pre-hard mode soon. I just have things I want to do. Like get this shadow key. Ideally, maybe one day. Hey, great wave. There's a guy surfing in it. Another aquaceptor. I'll take these though. These are kind of handy. I will replace it over. Oh, you can't. Here's the brain of Cthulhu, like, mocking me, saying, hey, you haven't fought me yet either. Look, I get it, game. I get it. Oh, I don't know stuff. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with this stupid game and this stupid dungeon. Now all the chests come up. Now that I have no keys. Alright. That's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. No, it's still a goblin invasion, which is kind of weird because I have over 200 life. Or does it have to be? No, it's definitely over 200. The game's making me doubt myself. Sell some of these spare weapons. Don't want you, don't want you, don't want you, don't want you. Alchemy cable key, extract nano do not need. Bones I'll hold on to, because I'll see how much web I've got. Can we make necro? We can make one piece of necro. It takes a lot of bones. At least we can wear it for style points. So what we'll do, handgun. Okay, I need to make more housing. That's like a for sure. Like, there's no argument there. It's just simply, boy, you need more housing. And what it's made out of, at this point, I don't care. I just want the housing built. I'm not the man who's going to say that housing isn't built out of the right material, because no siree, I do not care. You can steal his house design and make it look nicer if you want, but I don't care. I really don't. Platforms count as doors, by the way. So if you want to have a door, like a not have a door, but have two rooms, that's how you do it. Just like that. And platforms are allowed there. Sure. Bunch of dirt walls, it is. These people are going to be living in a dirty shit shack. But that's okay, what can you do? I just do not have the time or effort to make this into something that isn't this. Alright. So, 3 chairs, 3 tables. Table, 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 chair, chair, chair. Put one right here too. So let's see. Suitable, suitable, and suitable. Excellent. That's okay. Let's do something like that. So, what is next on the agenda? I mean, it's not night time, so I can't kill the Eye Cthulhu. I could go do some brains. And then again, I don't know why I'm fighting brains. We'll look for Hermes boots. That also sounds like a giant pain in the ass. I don't know what I want to do. Let's see what happens if I just jump down this hole. Let's see if I can, this hell isn't looking very good for, wall of flesh fighting reasons. For a number of reasons. Oh my god, I'm getting killed so hard. Alright. I always forget how dangerous this place is, so I'll come back. I'm just gonna put like these dirt blocks across everything, and I'm literally just gonna fight the wall of flesh like, you know, the worst makeshift arena that you've ever seen in your whole life. Like, now I'm sure you've seen some pretty bad makeshift arenas in your life, but I'm like literally gonna fight him on a dirt platform, like this one. I'll do the old trick, the oldest trick of the book, the keep pressing E trick. He's gaining on me! He's gaining on me! Alright. Luckily we're not an expert, so we don't have to worry about killing those on top of like solid ground like this. So I think as long as I have like an archery potion, here comes the man himself. Fuck me, so many stupid annoying things in my way. Can't believe I got a demon scythe, like first kill. Oh my god, what the hell? These bats are so maneuverable. Oh my god, what I was gonna say is I think as long as I have like an archery potion, you know, iron skin regen, some campfires. I would like Hermes boots, but I guess I don't need them. We could be fine. Ideally probably swiftness as well. What is it? Iron skin regen, archery swiftness, wrath and iron skin would be, wrath and endurance would be good, but I'm not sure if I can be asked fishing at the moment. Where did all my dirt go? Okay. Alright. If I can find him like across this, I don't know like how much damage I'm going to be doing to him. Oh, I'm using wood now. Oh well, it doesn't burn, whatever. I think I could find him like right here. Think I could kill him this quick? I think I'm being absolutely ridiculous to think I could kill him that quick. If I had bean aids, I probably could. You know what, I'll just use bean aids. I'll find queen bee a couple times. I could be queen bee with this gear easy. So I'll get some bean aids, I'll quickly kill the wall of flesh. Pretty scuffed run. I think this is like a first take sort of thing, so no one will probably ever be hearing this again. It's just me talking to myself right now. It's not a commentary. It's just a sad boy. That's okay. It's not about who's watching. It's about knowing I'm having fun. Why did I go this way? The jungle's on the other side. I'm just not in the game. Well, this is episode 1. I can't believe I'm taking this long, but I'm going relatively quick. Quicker than I'm more comfortable going. So, thank you for watching. If you did, I'll see ya in the next part if I make one.